A lot of postpartum anxiety gets praised instead of treated. It looks like being responsible, alert, organized, and on top of everything. But inside, you are exhausted, you're on edge, and you cannot turn your brain off. I'm Catherine O'Brien. I'm a licensed marriage and family therapist in Sacramento, California, and I provide therapy for people in Sacramento and virtually throughout California. I work with moms, couples, and families in this season all of the time. And one of the things I see over and over is that postpartum anxiety gets missed because it does not always look dramatic. A lot of the time, it looks like a mom who seems high functioning and fine, right? From the outside anyways. While inside, she is spiraling, and that matters a lot because anxiety in the postpartum period is incredibly common, but it gets minimized all of the time. ACOG includes anxiety disorders among the major perinatal mental health conditions and recommends screening for depression and anxiety during pregnancy and postpartum. So in this video, I want to talk about postpartum anxiety, the symptoms no one talks about, what it can really look like, and how to know when it is time to get help and support. So let's slow this down. Of course, it makes sense to be more alert after having a baby. You have a tiny person to care for now, and your body has been through a huge transition. You may be sleeping less, so yes, some worry makes complete sense. But postpartum anxiety is not just carrying a lot. It is when your nervous system starts acting like danger is everywhere. It's when your mind keeps scanning for what could go wrong. It's when your body cannot settle even when the baby is okay and even when you technically have a chance to rest. A lot of moms do not call it anxiety. They say, I can't turn my brain off, or I keep checking things, or even, I know this sounds irrational, but I can't stop thinking about it. Or even, I'm exhausted, but I still can't relax. And I even heard things like, I feel like if I stop paying attention, something bad will happen. And that is the part that I really want women to hear. Postpartum anxiety does not always look like panic attacks. So sometimes it looks like constant checking. Sometimes it looks like intrusive thoughts. Sometimes it looks like trouble sleeping, even when the baby is sleeping. And sometimes it looks like being unable to hand the baby to someone else and actually relax. Sometimes it looks like feeling keyed up all day long. PSI, Postpartum Support International, specifically notes that support is available for perinatal anxiety and related conditions, and its resources for moms include provider search and support options. One mom I'm thinking of looked incredibly high functioning from the outside. She had every feeding tracked, every diaper packed, every detail handled, and everyone around her thought she was doing amazing. But what was really going on was that she could not stop checking the baby, and if someone else held the baby, she could not relax. At night, even when her partner took over, she still could not sleep because her brain kept jumping to the worst case scenarios. That is not just being a conscientious mom. That is a nervous system that does not know how to stand down. Another mom kept telling herself, I'm not depressed, so I'm probably fine. But what she was feeling all day was dread. tightness, racing thoughts, irritability. She was too busy scanning for what might go wrong next. And that is why this gets missed. Not every struggling postpartum mom looks sad. Some moms look terrified. Some moms look hyper responsible. Some look like they are handling everything and they have not taken a full breath in months. So how do you know when it may be more normal new mom worry? Ask yourself, is it hard to relax even when nothing is actively wrong? Are your thoughts repetitive, intrusive, or hard to shut off? Are you having a hard time sleeping even when you have the chance to sleep? Is the anxiety affecting bonding, your functioning, or even your relationships? Are you telling yourself that this is just how you are now? If you are a partner watching this, here's what I want you to know. She may not say, I'm anxious. She may say, I just need to do it myself. Or, I can't relax. Or, I'm fine, I'm just tired. Or, I don't trust anyone else to do it. If she seems on edge all of the time, unable to settle, unable to delegate, unable to sleep, or constantly bracing for something bad, do not assume that it is just standard motherhood. What helps is not saying, you worry too much. Please don't say that. What helps more is you seem like you haven't been able to exhale, or you do not have to hold all of this alone. I think your body has been in alarm mode for a long time. Or, can I help you find support? If you need help, Postpartum Support International is a really good place to start. They have a provider directory, support groups, local resources, and a helpline. And I'll link them below. And if you are in California and looking for therapy, I work with people in Sacramento and virtually throughout California. If there is one thing I want you to take away, it is this. Just because worry is common in new motherhood, it does not mean relentless anxiety should be normalized. You are not weak. You are not dramatic. You are not failing. And you do not need to wait until you are completely depleted to get support. And if you have not watched my first video in this series yet, please watch that one next. It's all about postpartum depression versus the baby blues. Because for so many moms, that is the starting point for understanding what is really going on. So check it out, watch that next. And because sometimes the first question is not, is this anxiety? Sometimes it is just, is what I'm doing normal? So check it out.